All right, we got my man Tony Henderson here. 817 Bully Unit, you know what I'm saying? Head honcho, CEO. Hey man, we just supposed to chop it up with him about a few things and we about to get into it. Tony, introduce yourself, bro.
Yeah, man, Tony Henderson, man, Mr. 817 himself. Man, just came to speak with my boy Stevie Dre, you know what I'm saying, the Bullet Spitting podcast. And I told him today, man, I'm an open book, you know what I'm saying? So whatever you want to ask, you know what I'm saying, it's our game, you feel me? So, shit, we up to date, you feel me?
Already, man. Bet we gonna start, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna start from the beginning and kind of let them know how, you know what I'm saying, you came about breeding dogs, or you know what I'm saying, how it came about.
Well, I first got into dogs, man, from a young buck. My grandfather, man, he, you know what I'm saying, he had childs, and you know what I'm saying, shit, I was really into him. And so shit, I would, you know what I'm saying, I would walk them, shit, maintain them, clean them, cage them. You know what I'm saying? I was in the dogs. And then, back in that time, they had encyclopedias. They didn't have where you can go on social media, you can see a cool ass dog and, you can go buy it or go see it. You feel me? You have to imagine what the fuck that dog would look like, you know what I'm saying? And so as a kid, I would come home and I'd look through all the encyclopedias and I'd find that page and you had a bulldogs and all that shit. So, and I always tell man, when I get older, man, I'm gonna get some pits, get some bulldogs, and and I was like, in the back of my mind, like, man, if I ever could combine the two, what that shit would look like. And so my grandfather, he ended up passing or whatever, and the dogs went away. You know what I'm saying? Everything went away, and so that dog never, being a dog breeder never left me. One at the time wasn't any dog breeder, just being a dog lover never left me, and so. I transitioned. I met my stepdad, and my stepdad, he had Dobermans and stuff like that. And so, I grew a real passion for it. And so,
you done been a breeder. It's been around your whole life.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely been around my whole life, bro. It's, not what I say, man, that story can go on. I can talk about from every age of what happened, but definitely for sure, man. I've been around dogs my whole life, and I grew a passion for them. And I remember I used to get my lunch money up to go feed my dogs that my mom didn't want at my house. You know what I'm saying? Like I would, our kids, in 6th, 7th grade, your mom would give you $5. You take that $5, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get you a pizza or whatever. I get, you know what I'm saying, when I had a dog that my mom didn't want me to keep, I would take $2 to go buy a can of dog food every day. At that time, can of dog food was like 50 cents, 25 cents. And I go feed that dog, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I walk it before I go home and all that shit. So yeah, man, I had a real passion for it as a young buck, man. And I was always saying, man, if I could be a great breeder in one day and get paid for it, shit, I'm gonna do
it. Bet. So this around the time, let's go to 2013. When the transition was happening between the pit, the game dog, and the exotic was coming in. Wasn't it around 2013 or was it 2015?
It happened kind of before that, bro. It kind of happened like, you want to say 2009, really, to 2010 when that transition really started getting strong. You know what I'm saying? But what was you trying to get at with that question, though, so I can kind of
like, when did you
get into the exotics?
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah,
man.
When did you get
I seen an exotic dog, man. And shout out to James Collins, man. That was the first time I ever seen an exotic dog. It was 2012, and it was a black and white dog, which it was Dax at the time. It was a Dax puppy that I seen in Longview, Texas, at an outside show that they was calling exotics. See what I'm saying? See, they was calling exotics at an outside show.
Let's start right there, cause I talked to Mike Diego and he said the word exotic originated in New York.
I mean, it probably did. Probably. I mean, but I'm just saying. I remember talking to my guys in 2012 May. This was May 2012 on a Sunday, May 6th, May 5th, and I promise you, word for word, they was using exotic back then. You know what I'm saying, in 2012, because of what the dog was and what people wasn't used to seeing, for sure.
So our timeline is 2009.
Yeah.
Okay, so when did you get get into the exotics? When did you go? What? Let me ask you. Did you go from the game dogs to
Yeah, I
exotic?
did. I mean, I had shit. I probably had about 10 game dogs at my mom's house, and just had
10?
10. But see, game dogs are different, bro. So you can change. You put them on the chain link fence. The chain link fence. You put the cotton around the collars. You get the wool. You put the cages up. You set the cages, and then the dog houses up link for link. You know what I'm saying? You make sure that you bury the dog links into the ground. You know what I'm saying? Some people put it on top of the dog house. Some people they dig it about probably 5 feet in and have about 20 feet a link to the dog collars. And so then they wrap it around, and so they get a dog about probably 12 to 10 feet to move back and forth. And you do that all the way around the yard. You know what I'm saying? And so, you can have, the backyard, a decent backyard. And that's why it's so different now. Like, you have probably, 10 dogs in the backyard, and nobody, not saying nobody that know, but, it's different from what the game dog. You go out there and feed them dogs, Alpo. You know what I'm saying? $10 bags, you know what I'm saying? And them dogs survive rain, sleet, snow, and cold, man. Like, them dogs is built like army animals, you feel me? Like tanks. Like, they could live through anything. I mean, them pits, man, them dogs could survive, bro. I done seen them dogs, I left a dog, I mean, not intentionally, but I done see homies lead dogs and, 5 or 6 days haven't fed them. You know what I'm saying? Come back. And them dogs, their companionship is so different from what another dog from, you know what I'm saying? Like real live man, best friend, you can, I done seen so much with pits, bro, that, you gotta have a love for them, bro, because they'll risk their life for you. They'll lay their life on the line.
Facts.
Like, that shit crazy.
Let me ask you this. Let's get in the world before we move on.
Yeah.
To the 817. Let's
Yeah.
go into the world of game dogs, and you know what I'm saying. Would that world still exist in 2022 with all the social media, the new laws? You know what I'm saying.
Nah, not even close. Man, people be going to jail left and right.
Right.
Just because just for what it is, it's inhumane to, to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, like dogs now, they're designer dogs. The dogs that back then, them was machines. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them dogs was built. They was built for war. You know what I'm saying? They was built to you know what I'm saying, to fend off lions, and not lions, but take on boars, and you know what I'm saying. They was built for a different purpose, and that what made them dogs special, because all they wanted to do was to prove to their owner that they was sufficient. And so when you got dogs like that, man, that's priceless. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that type of drive can be used against them at the same time. And that's the bad part about it. The dog fighting, the blood aspect of it became the downfall to what they was really built for. You know what I'm saying? Definitely could have been used for different working styles. But I done seen them in pulling competitions. I done seen them, different, because really what I wanted to do before the exotics came, I wanted to get land, and I wanted to really work pits, like in the sense of like working dogs, like pulling, the pulling competitions and all that. So like when I was walking out of school, no cap, man, I promised you I was gonna buy pits, and I was gonna get into pulling competitions, pulling the 200, 300, 500, 1,000 pounds, pulling competition with the bulls. And so,
hold on, T. Let me ask you this: Do you think the game took a twist when Mike Vick got evicted. You think that's when the game changed, or was it before that?
Yeah, I mean, Vic did play a part in what the dog where the dog game went because he put a lot of emphasis on them dogs, you know. And shit, man, I tell you, bro, like it made people like people. Man, you gotta understand, Patrol was really rolling. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you look like you had some type of style of dog, they was when you look like you had some type of style of fighting dog, man. You know, Animal Patrol was at your door. Like if somebody spoke on your name and said that you had a dog of that type of caliber, they would shut you down. I mean, like when I was young, I'm proud of man, the Animal Patrol stayed in my house. You know what I'm saying? Stayed in my house. But I mean, I paid thousands of dollars to keep my dogs out of the Animal Patrol, and because if your dog went to the Animal Patrol, they say if your dog was aggressive, they snipped him. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't pay that day or you didn't take it through a class or something like that, 9 times out of 10 was gonna either put your dog to sleep or they was gonna cut his, cut his, his area. You feel me? So that really made people, I'm gonna say it made people think about what they was doing, but I know for me, it made me like, man, I gotta find another lane. If I want to do this for a living or make money doing it, I gotta find another avenue towards it. You feel me?
Okay, so now let's get into the exotic world. Let's speak on your first exotic.
First exotic, bro. I didn't have a first exotic. I had a first American bully, but I thought it was an exotic. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of what the game was pushing at that time. And first dog I bought, man, was 2015. And it was a blue dog off of Paquete. People don't even know who Paquete is probably out here, but it was a Paquete dog, and it was some old school blood, you know what I'm saying? And I thought I was doing something, you know what I'm saying? And I pulled up to a dog show, man, and I seen dogs. Like, and the crazy part with the guy that became my kennel partner at the time, shout out to Jeff Vick, he had some dogs off of Prince of Spade and all these other different exotics. And shit, I thought I was doing something, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was making a wave, and I wasn't making a wave. I was 2 or 3 years behind, you know what I'm saying? And so when, Brody, dropped the litter, I snatched my first exotic dog or micro, whatever you want to call it, from him, from Brody. And then that kind of would jump me into the exotics. So yeah.
Okay, so you got your first American bully.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's jump to Exquisite. How you link up with Exquisite?
So what happened was this 2015, 2016, going into the summer. So me and Jeff Vick became real cool, and
did y'all meet at a dog show or something?
Nah, bro, we worked together. You know what I'm saying? I met him working at this place called Athletes for Change.
Just before he became law enforcement. Okay.
Yeah, way before that. Like Brody, I think Brody's fresh from TSU. You know what I'm saying? We just rapping dogs and we just talking shit. Like I'm telling him my shit harder than his shit and his shit harder than my shit. Like we, you know what I'm saying? And so, bro, we was just building a connection, not knowing that, one day we'll be kennel partners and be working together and doing business. But shit, and I came in there one day and he showed me the dog, and I'm looking like, man, this whole crazy. Like, how the fuck? Like, yeah, I got a little dropping off of macchiato and direct bullseye, this, that. And I'm like, man, I got this big ass, I'm looking at this big ass fucking damn near, you call it damn near German Shepherd, because that's what it looked like. Not German Shepherd, like a big ass rock roller. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, but you learn, you learn what Photoshop is. You learn what, you know what I'm saying? Them type of things. And so that played a part in it, and so the game was crazy. And then after that, I sold all that old stuff I had, and I bought my first micro, exotic, whatever you want to call the term back in that time, from June Williams, about Annabelle. And that was my turning point to do all the breedings. And that's when I started thinking about, that's when I started, locked in. I'm not locked in. That's when Interstate really jumped and hit the scene, 2016.
Okay. So you and bro meet on some competition type shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't so much competition, but it was competition.
Okay, so we gonna get to the middle.
Yeah.
The middle part of it. How was it, you know what I'm saying, working in Exquisite? And then we gonna talk about how did,
The transition.
the transition happen from Exquisite to A17.
Yeah, so what the transition from Exquisite to Exotic, I mean to the bully unit was, they Exquisite taught me a lot, bro. We what I'm saying, we had a real brotherhood. We was real tight, man. Without one, you didn't see another, man, and that's why I think I'm so like how I am now with the unit. I have a understanding for, what I'm saying.
Hold on, my bad. My bad. Not to cut you out, but how did Allen come into play? That's the middle. My bad.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back to that.
Okay.
And so, that's what kind of had that mentality. And so I think when we, I think as Exquisite, when we start adding different parties, man, and that's where we went. I feel like we went kind of sour. You know what I'm saying? Because when it was just me, Vic, and Allen, you know what I'm saying, we was, shit, we was tough, man. Like, shit, we was definitely a fucking force. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was hard to get between us. You know what I'm saying? Just how we was built. You know what I'm saying? It just, as people start coming in, I won't say it was a divide, but you start picking more sides than we should have, especially on people that was on the outside coming in versus, and then it just got weird, bro. Like, and, but then at time, you grow through this dog world, you know what I'm saying? And we all become individuals. We all become kings, and, you know what I'm saying? And we want to sit on the throne, and we want to call the shots, and, and that's why for me, man, it's all love when I speak with Alan now, because we come from because we walk the same steps. We walk the same. We've been at the bottom. We've been you know what I'm saying, the breeder trying to get it together. We done lost the dogs. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? We didn't went through it for sure. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always gonna have love for him, regardless of me being in the unit, you know what I'm saying, and just doing what I'm doing, because I know we built the foundation for both our yards. You know what I'm saying? Like, no cap. We built that how we went against the grain towards everything that we did. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, two kings, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like two kings can't just we can't be together. So I know my bro Allen have his ways and how he run his yard and promote and all that, and I have my ways that I run my yard and promote, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how, just how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel you on that, but I kind of want to speak on a little bit of that, but this is an A17 interview, so we gonna leave it A17.
Yeah.
For sure, bro. Like, with that being said, now A17 come alive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you recruit Dre, you recruit Zay, you recruit DT. Yeah. How did all this come about?
So kind of backtrack a little bit. It really, before that happened, bro, I really was the bully professor, and I was the bully professor, and that's what I was pushing. You know what I'm saying? And then I didn't want to be a singular person. Like, I wanted people to be a part of what I was doing. So I didn't want it to seem like, it's just me as the bully professor and everybody else. I wanted to be a team, militant type of environment, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I said, we're gonna change it, and I wanted, like, the A17 bully unit really was like a mentor group. It wasn't even supposed to be a household name or anything like that. And Dre kept telling me, he was like, man, T, bro, I just think you should, you know what I'm saying, just kind of just go full throttle with it and, push the unit, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, at first I was teeter-tottering, and then I just said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go all in.
Okay. So let's go like this. I'm gonna ask how you met each one individually. Let's
Yeah.
start with Dre.
Crazy part, man. Dre dated my cousin, and shit, shit, they ended up having a baby, and all that. But I met Dre through my cousin, and he pulled up with me back in 2020. Shit, trying to get into the dog game. Shit, at first, I just thought he just wanted to buy a dog from me, and that was gonna be the end of it. But once he, you know what I'm saying, homie man was on my hip. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a bad thing. It was a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you want people to come into the game like that's hungry, that want to grow and want to make something out themselves. And you can see homie wanted to get away from what he was used to. You know what I'm saying? Or what he was, the environment that he was in. And so that would made me want to help him more. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it feel like to be at the bottom and trying to get to the top and don't have a paddle or nothing to swing with, you know what I'm saying? Even when nobody don't want to help me, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, shit, let me just give him this opportunity. Whatever he do with it, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? And so I extended that olive branch to him, and shit, you see him today, man. He doing his thing for sure. But with DT, I met DT, man. DT thought I was a scammer. Yeah. Tried to sell him a dog to Cali, man, and DT, man, he was sending me through hoops, man, and so finally we did end up doing business together, and been love ever since, man. Definitely one of my right hand guys for sure, and it's a blessing for me to have the opportunity to meet.
I think me personally, I think it's always good to have that to have somebody. If we go to Cali, we know we got somebody there that's from there and they can help us maneuver. Yeah. Hey, don't go over there. You might not want to go to that Jack in the Box over there. Yeah. Might want to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I tell you, because bro picked me literally. When I flew to Cali, bro, man, bro picked me up from the airport, drove me, you know what I'm saying, dropped me off at the strip club with y'all.
I don't remember being there.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it was like damn, but it was all love, bro, and it was a blessing to to meet the homie, because the crazy part, bro, that's what really kept Brody alive, them dogs, because Brody sat down, like we finally me and DT really started linking up, bro went and sat down. He sat down for 8 months. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He went. He said, I think it was May, June, July, August, September, October, November. He came home in December, bro. You know what I'm saying? And came out and got straight to the dogs, bro. And that's why I said, like, when you know what I'm saying, when somebody had that type of, you gotta have the respect for somebody, and to go through that whole process with him, you know what I'm saying? Even in his down moments, you know what I'm saying? You grow a different passion towards the homie. You feel me? And shit, I didn't know if Brody was coming home or not. You feel me? Yeah. But like I say, that's how we did business. I said before he left, we did some business on the dog. You know what I'm saying? We locked in Stud, and he was like, and he told me like, bro, whatever your vision is, I'ma ride with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma shoot you the cash, and whatever Stud you decide to choose out of, just shoot me a puppy, and you know what I'm saying? We'll work it out as soon as I get home. And shit, that's what we did, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I feel like when people try to poke, say I did bad business in a situation.
Yeah, we gonna get to that.
Yeah. So, but that's how I met DT for sure. Zay came through Dre. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Zay came through Dre, and it was all love on that end, man. Just he met me at a show. We rubbed shoulders, and I was like, shit, you getting a dog, get your dog. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna give you all the tools you need. You know what I'm saying. I can't do the work for you. I can't promote for you, but I can give you everything you need to win. You know what I'm saying. Right. It's up to you what you do with it. And so, that's how I met Zay.
So let me ask you this: what's the importance of having a kennel versus, say if it was me just going to a dog show by myself? Like, what's the importance of having a kennel or being in a clique?
Being part of it's two. I'm gonna give you two sides to it, man. Being a personality, like a guy like June or something like that, it's you can never, you can bring a dog, but you can always be working in a sense, right? You'll never, it'll be hard for you to promote your dogs because you're promoting yourself. You know what I'm saying? And just on the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? It's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Even though say June Williams is what Moneybag Kennels, on the outside looking in, he has so much of his name carried around. He's always constantly going, putting up shows, and so it's kind of hard for him in a sense to run a kennel with other individuals because it's since his name is so big and that's his brand now. You know what I'm saying? Even though what he did try to build it first with Moneybag and all them played a part, but like now he's a household name. So him running the kennel, I don't think that'll ever be possible. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy like Mike Diego, them guys like that, man, they run kennels for sure, but their names,
Over exceed.
Yeah, over exceed, you know what I'm saying?
If that's the word. Don't quote me on that word either.
Yeah. And then and like you see guys that got camps, man, it's more, I won't say it's more so about the dogs, but it's definitely more so about the dogs in a sense because you're promoting the kennel and it's, you know what I'm saying, you're promoting that, you know what I'm saying? It's not so much of the individual, you know what I'm saying? Cause like we could have John Smith, kennels, and they're promoting the kennel, the dogs that they have, not so much the individuals, you know what I'm saying? And so that's my opinion, not facts, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to running, when you're talking about the two, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Right on. Now we fit get into some shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to get that out the way first.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Zane, man, and I want to speak on Zane.
Yeah.
And how you met him and how you came about. Then I want to speak on
the situation.
Yeah.
Man, I met Zane. I was looking for something different, man. And I probably went through before I even got to Zane, I probably went through about 50 camps, man, before I even got to the decision that I was gonna breed. Because once I did my in-houses and I got the females I needed, and I was like, man, I need something different, but I need something unique that everybody's not having. And I was in the crazy part. I was talking to my partner about it. Bebop Exotics is crazy. You know what I'm saying? My homie Wow. Shout out to Bebop Exotics, man. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get back in the game for sure. Much love, man. And he said, man, T, I think you need to, because he kept talking about a dog called Hot Rod. Like, hey, this dog Hot Rod, man, you'll love him, man. And I'm planning on using him, bro. And, I think you need to go check out his yard. And so I just typed the name in. And I was like, man, this motherfucker dog's fucking hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no cap. Shit, Hot Rod was tough. And, he had a dog named Toro. You know what I'm saying? He had a dog at the time named Dodger. He had a dog named, damn, I can't remember the other dog. He had another, crazy part, he had another chocolate dog. I forgot the name of that motherfucker, man. It's on the top of I actually locked it in. And I hit him up. I'm like, hey, bro, man, I want to lock Dodger in. I want to lock in this other dog he had at the time. And I was like, man, that shit'll be dope. And then I went back and I was like, man. And I was like, nah, I don't think that shit is. But I seen he had another dog named Toro. And I was like, damn, that shit look live, man. I called him up. I say, bro, is you gonna let me use Toro? It's possible to use Toro? He's like, yeah, man,
What year was this?
It's 2021, 2020.
Damn, for real? Yeah. That was around the corner.
Yeah.
So was Corona around?
When we did that breeding, it was during Corona.
Okay.
It was during Corona. And so, shit, the crazy part, bro, was that it was that May that Corona really got bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they started shutting down the stoves and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when I hit them up. And so, I said, man, my females ain't gonna be coming right back in. So I ended up shooting the money on a dog named Dodger. And I was like, man, bro, I really want to transfer that stuff if it's possible. He's like, yeah, man, it don't matter, man. Just, Just make sure you pay it up when it comes time to pay for the stud credits. And so, I mean, I switched up, ended up switching up, going to El Toro and Hot Rod. You know, because I wanted to go with a legend and I wanted to go with an up and coming stud. So before anybody was using him, I bred to El Toro when he was 10 months. I bred to him, and shit, he shot some good semen. And I bred to Hot Rod. Hot Rod gave me one puppy both times, and I said I got Gazoo.
So let me ask you this: you said before anybody was you. So is it safe to say you made
for sure
El Toro what he is?
Yeah, definitely. I made that motherfucker pop. I did. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. People was tapping in with me, bro. Like, bro, you bred Toro? And every time after I talk to them, they go breed the Toro. And they found out what Gazoo was off of. I'm gonna breed Toro. I'm gonna breed Toro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna breed Toro. Like, no cap, bro. It was like I was showing so much love, trying to, you know what I'm saying, like show my respect towards somebody. And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope I get this shit back at the end. You know what I'm saying? And like, it was never like, for me, my thing of it is I always extended my hand to show love, you know what I'm saying? And so when it made it seem like I was trying to do, at first, it was just all I was trying to do was
hold on, let me lead into that.
Yeah.
So now, okay, you show love. Okay, so now let's bring it to current. So now you insane bumping heads.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on? He's saying you doing bad business. I see him putting shit on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to blackball you and DT, but not Dre. So is he playing? Hold on. Let's stick to this. So where's this bad blood coming from?
I mean, I don't be honest with you, bro. It really came out of nowhere in a sense because, like I said, man, we got text messages, stating like, bro was willing to do business with us plenty of times before I asked to breed my hot chocolate daughter to Toro. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, I hit him up on, numerous occasions about using, Blue Demon and using, El Toro and using Vato into my yard again. And it was no problem. Even when DT, reached out to him, got text message showing like, hey, bro, you can use them, man. Just let me know when you're ready. And then after Blue, it's like, cause I'm a person like this, bro. I just want to know the reason why you don't want to mess with me. And then when he tried to make it seem like as if that breeding was the breeding that you decided not to talk to us. And that's not true. That's fact. That's false, man. And so, cause even when we went to Cali, man, we reached out to him, bro. He was cool with us, man. Like, hey, yeah, you can pull up to the yard, come check out Toro and Vato. Like I can't make it to the show, but y'all can definitely come pull up on me. Like if you willing for us still to pull up on you and we can still run the business, what happened between February and May? You know what I'm saying? Because we haven't did no business, we haven't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of bebazzled when he was like, you know what I'm saying? You lied about selling a dog. Like, this is the unit, man. And I transferred a dog to Cali. And, shit, and that's my bro, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure bro good and shit, he felt that I sold him a dog, you know what I'm saying? And which we did, bro. The same, DT was, being with me from the jump, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm the front runner. So I do all the business. I do the accounts. I do the LLCs. I do everything. You know what I'm saying? So everything 9 times out of 10 go through me. So
if you had to sit back and think, was it a Postmate or something that could have rubbed the wrong way? Was it like,
man, I think, man, it probably was a post that I posted and said that, man, reach out to me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's good? Like, what's the tension? You feel me? But at the same time,
I'm talking about before the tension came. Like,
nah, bro. Nothing, bro. I mean, probably when I stopped saying it, I made a post and I was like, man, this boy, Gazoo look like Taz, and he was like, shit, he a Toro son, but besides that, bro, I mean, that's it, bro. Like, I mean, that's the only thing I could think of that would make him feel like I don't want to fuck with that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So one, I sit back and watched it once it was brought to my attention. and it seemed like he tried to play you and Dre against each other.
Yeah, definitely did for sure. Yeah,
And
easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? When Liddy was on live, was like, I fuck with Dre, but I won't fuck with you. Like, but we in the same kennel. That's like that's two oxymorons, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like trying to put two negatives together. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And so that was his. I feel like that was his way to play chess and to divide what we built. You know what I'm saying? Like is he gonna it's like saying like, hey, is you gonna choose the popularity and what I can give you versus the loyalty towards your people? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what you gonna do? You gonna take this loyalty? You gonna take your loyalty with your people, or you gonna take this fame that I could possibly give you? You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I felt that he tried to play inside of Dre's head in a sense, but that's accusations. That's not proven facts. You know what I'm saying? So, but just on the outside looking in, that's what I feel like he was trying to divide everything that we built. You know what I'm saying? In one instance, like, watch how I could tear these boys apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see, I'm gonna really test their loyalty. I'm gonna really see if they really connected like they say they are. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, with you having these plans ahead of time, and they get, you know what I'm saying, shit don't go the way you want it to go when it's time.
With breedings?
Yeah, like with so what is your outed move after that? Like, what do you do?
One thing about a breeder, man, you know what I'm saying, there's always a plan B. I always knew that at one time I was gonna get a cutoff eventually. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was trying to wait and see, just how long I was gonna be able to ride this wave. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part. Like, back once I got the hold of Gazoo, what Gazoo was for me, I was like, man, I wonder how long I'm gonna be able to ride this ride. And it's crazy. I was thinking that back, and when I had Gazoo as a pup, and seeing what he developed into, I was like, damn, man, this motherfucker tough.
So you feel, that when you made Gazoo, you feel like that brought jealousy on the other end?
I won't say it brought jealousy, but I just felt like it was a sense where, you know what I'm saying, it was a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, I don't, the best thing I could do, if anything I could do, I could just discredit you. And I think that's what he was trying to do, was discredit, everything that I built. You feel me? So, yeah.
Right. It was just a situation, one of those I couldn't really understand.
Yeah.
And something I don't understand, I try not to get into it, but at the same time, if my partner say fuck him, it's fuck him. You feel me?
Yeah, nah, for sure.
I ain't even gotta understand shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's where, and I tell people that's where the loyalty lies, bro, when it comes to working with people, bro. And understand that everybody not built the same. Everybody loyalties and principles are different. And what things that may bother me may not bother you, and things that you stand on, I'm not gonna stand on. And that's where the line can trickle. You feel me? Because when you start these camps and you building these organizations and things that you're doing, you always got to think about, everybody that you bringing is different individuals. Even though they got great, because it's like this, they got a great upside, but at the same time, they do have a downside. You know what I'm saying? They may be lackluster at this. They may not be great organized. They may not be on time. They may not have as much trust as you may think they have. Like, it's always a up and there's always a down. And so for me, that's what I'm learning. Like, what I want people to be, I can't expect them to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part about it, for sure.
Right. So now we at we passed same. So what's the next move, man?
For me, man, it's Gazoo everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where we at with it, man. We Gazooing everything. We Gazooing, everything that's in the yard, that's in my yard. I won't speak for somebody else's, but I'm finding some way to intertwine. I got one outcross that I'm doing I ain't even told nobody about. And and I'm not gonna speak on this yet. You feel me? I won't speak on it until it's time, till it happens. You know what I'm saying? So I got a stud that I lined up. You know, that's gonna be my outcross for my yard in part say. You know what I'm saying? Because with every dog that I touch, Stevie, I turn that bitch gold. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give up. I'm not giving up nothing. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, bro, I definitely got a plan. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Like, and when it hit, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna hit like wildfire. You know what I'm saying? And this time, you know, I'm not doing no stud shout outs and shit like that no more. You know, I'm doing the breeding and then shit, I'm popping pups out.
Right, with stud shout outs. Is that like is that just with saying, or is that just like a lesson learned period?
I feel like it's more so a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel that, you know, every time, like all these other camps, bigger camps, they get shout outs all the time from these guys, but they dogs never get the recognition that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's always this, that, or third. You know what I'm saying? Oh, such and such off of this and this, and this, but it's never that stud. You know what I'm saying? That's why now, like, if I don't even say no other thing behind him, because Gazoo is now. You know what I'm saying? Gazoo is now. He's not later. He's not behind. He's now. He's producing dollars now. And so I could never, and I will never, you know what I'm saying, not promote my yard. You know what I'm saying? Because he right here. Like, why am I gonna say, man, he is such and such son when, you know, Gazoo is here, bro? You know, there ain't no reason for me to talk about anything else. You know, if you want to use him, shit, he got everything you need. You know what I'm saying? He the full package. You want that exotic, you want the freak, you want to turn your yard up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got the pieces to do it. You know what I'm saying? He done proved it time after time. He got 47 breedings, man. 47 complete breedings, man. So, you know, that's enough to prove, man. He got proven puppies. He got people that got productions off of him. So I don't have to talk about what happened, you know, behind him. I'm talking about what's in front of him. You know what I'm saying? And so, and that's where the messages get mixed up. And then, you know, but this is what I tell people, bro. Everybody's not meant to be a stud owner. You know what I'm saying? They see the money in it. They see the glamour, but they don't understand what really comes with it. You know what I'm saying? It's real politics, bro. You know, and it can, you know what I'm saying? It can devalue, and it can play with your spirit too. You know what I'm saying? Because this game is definitely cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's been plenty of times I sit there and I want to share somebody's stud, but at the same time, it's like, will they share mine? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I playing with they base, or I'm playing with they trigger finger? You know what I'm saying? Like, because we all have mixed feelings about these studs and these dogs that we're using. You know what I'm saying? So, and my vision may not be bigger than the next man's vision, but he feel like his vision is more important than mine. And so that's, you know, this game is definitely something different for sure. And the Frenchies are walking into that world too as well, because, you know, everybody damn near got the same shit. You know, it's probably a little bit twisting this, a little twisting that, but shit, you know, it's really, like I say, it's coming down to the brand, come down to how y'all moving as a camp. If your camp moving sloppy, y'all ain't gonna make no money.
Let me ask you this, man. So once the exotic is complete, what's next? I mean, future wise, what's next?
It's really come down to more cleaner style dogs, man. It's gonna come down to more cleaner. Still gonna keep it exotic. Still gonna be short to the ground. Still gonna be, you know what I'm saying, functional, and you know, because that's the people don't understand that the exotic was created to sell something that's different. But now it's in a stage of making, even though it's different, making it functional, and that's what they're doing now. What we're doing now is making this functional, making this work. You feel me? And so now, you know, you getting dogs that are way more cleaner, but still got the same look that everybody want. And that's hard, bro. That's hard. I don't care how many times you try to cut it. Like, that's a hard trait to do, man. It's 1%ers out there doing that, bro. Top 2%ers in the game. Everybody's not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Giving that top caliber dog, bro. Even the number one kennels in this game, man, that's the top 3%. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, shit, that's why when you look at these camps and these kennels, man, you gotta really be locked in what you're trying to create. Facts.
All right. So before we get up out of here, I want to speak on, since we not the Bullet Spitting podcast today, I want to speak on how you felt about being number 7, and then I want you to kind of clear up people thinking you had something to do with the list.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy, Steve. I ain't gonna lie to you. Somebody hit me up, man. Was like, man, I'm talking about Blue Mark was trying to tell me I was a bad person and I ain't shit. Like, you creating your homeboys on the list, and I don't give a fuck about the list, and all this, that, and the third. And I was like, damn, bro, like, I ain't even make the list. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm at 7. If I feel like I should be number 1. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel number 1 in my spirit, but if that's not what's being betrayed and the people don't feel that way, bro, I can't be mad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit. The list was, to me, you know what I'm saying, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't take nothing from it. Like, as being a unit, shit. Hell yeah, I feel like it should be like number 1. Shit, I created the narrative, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But, I feel like it was some guys that we probably could have added for sure, man. But at the same time, bro, the list is just the list, bro. You know what I'm saying? People gotta understand, man. Y'all, they worrying about the wrong things, man. So for me, man, if I'm number 7, cool. You know what I'm saying? But my yard, my yard speak for itself, man. My dogs are self-proclaimed, man. You come to my house, man. It's hard not to buy something. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dogs, they're second to none, bro. Real talk, man. Pull my dogs out every time, man. Somebody's gonna definitely want something. Or try to find a way to create it. You feel me? And you can't do what I did. You know what I'm saying? That shit is hard, bro. My shit not easy. I don't care what nobody talking about. Come to my yard, come visit. No, 9 times out of 10, you gonna want to buy something, or you gonna leave like, damn, man, I can't even come at that guy like that no more. Real talk, bro.
You know what? Like, going back to the list, I'm still getting I'm still getting hit up in my inbox saying I disrespected some people and all this and that. Say like if I did add the person that I disrespected on the person that we take off is gonna feel disrespected too.
Facts.
Or the
and then
person,
too,
yeah.
bro, I'm gonna say this, bro. Some of the guys that talk about, say they want to be on the list, really don't care about the list. They just want the recognition.
Right.
And I say that the way they promote or the way they network themselves, you may be making $100,000 a month in dollars or whatever, bro. But regardless if you may not show it, bro, like, how do they supposed to know? Like, just because somebody's inside the loop supposed to know? Nah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be mad at what people don't see. Like, how can you be mad because I don't see that you do this? Like, that's like that's like people that's in the FBI. They know what type of job they do, but they're not mad because people don't know the job that they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you top flight, bro, be top flight. I'm not bothering your bag. I'm not interrupting anything you're doing. So what is the big issue? You know what I'm saying? And so, but you know what I'm saying? I may lost a friend because of the list. Like, some guys that I was cool with probably feel like, shit, he making a list, he ain't checking shit. Like, bro, I'm not checking nobody, bro. Shit, that list outside my hands. Like, and I didn't want to, like I told people, I didn't want to be a part of it. I don't care. Even the next 10, 20 lists that come out of DFW, I don't want to be a part of it. You feel me? Like, because I don't want people to feel like Tony placing his friends or you know what I'm saying? And so, shit, I fucks with the list. The list is what it is. It does what it's supposed to do. Because at the end of the day, this is what I want people to understand. You know what I'm saying? It brings friction to the city. It makes people work harder. It makes people want to get outside. Everybody that inspired to be on the list, before the list even came out, people was cruising. People was in cruise patrol, like, just doing their thing. And them lists start dropping, people start feeling some type of way because they want to be first. They want to be mentioned. They want to be talked about. They want to be consoled. You know what I'm saying? And so, and now, shit, that list means something. They could say it don't, but that list means something to everybody. They be like, man, fuck the list. But man, shit, next year I'm gonna be number 3. I'm gonna be number 2. Yeah. So it does mean something to you. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, shit, you can put me at number 20 next year. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I know what the worth of my yard is. You know what I'm saying? I know what people that come tap in with me, that may not want to talk about it on social media, but I know people that come reach out to me like, man, T, I really gotta get some of that shit in my yard. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I just like the folks that, you know, the new folks that we do got on there.
Yeah.
They hit us up and be like, man, as soon as that list drop, I got like 20 new followers, 50 new followers. Like, these people inquire. So that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
because the thing of it is, it's a new style of dogs that come. It's a new style of breeders that's coming out, bro. And bro, we, you know, shit, NFL players know this, NBA players know this, business professionals know this, career people know this. You have to adjust, bro. And everything that you do, bro, you have to adapt with whatever you're doing. Regardless if you're running a business, if you're working in a professional field, your career, professional sports, bro, you have to adapt. Every generation is different. Everything changes. It's always a change. The Euro step wasn't in the game 10 years ago. Now the Euro step is the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? The step back, James Harden fucking 3-pointer wasn't in 10 years ago, but it's a thing now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, when we talking about these dogs, bro, it's just a different time, bro. It's a different wave. It's a different thing. You can't get mad at something new because you don't want to change the way you move. You know what I'm saying? This is part of this game, bro. Like, you have to adapt. You have to be more social. You have to be more, you know, open to talking to people, bro. You can't get stuck in your ways. And if you making your money, bro, or whatever you're doing, do that, bro.
Right.
You know
right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you making your money, don't care about the list.
Yeah.
Just don't be mad when it drop and you ain't on there. Yeah. Because we not making it for you. We making it for the people
that's trying to come up.
Yeah.
Like, if you already making millions of dollars on dogs, why does it matter if this one guy that's trying to make a name for himself, make a name for himself?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He at everybody's show, he promoting every dog that he got. He spending money, he doing everything, doing all this. Man, we can't show this homie no love. Like, we can't show him no love at all. Like, that's fucked up if we can't. Like, damn, but you already making millions of dollars in the dog world. So, well, we can't show love to this guy because he trying to make a scratch in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish somebody could shed light on me back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Come on, bro. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I might be 5 steps ahead right now. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, man. It's more like, man, it's cool. I mean,
like, check this out. This is the crazy part. Look, you know what I'm saying? My kennel partner, Dre, was number what? He's the number 4.
Yep.
Number 4. I was fucking 7. I could have been on there like, man, fuck all that, bro. Like, how you put me? I started this shit, bro. Like, I'm the guy to keep I'm the nucleus to this. You know what I'm saying? I could do a whole fit, but what does it matter, bro? I just want to see homie win. That's it. I just want to see him win. Like, how can I be mad about that? Like, you should be wanting to see these young guys win that's coming into the dog world. They're keeping like, this is the thing of it is, bro. They're keeping what you imagined in the dog world alive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of these guys pushing 40 and 50. Like, these guys are 20. Like, they're keeping what you created alive. Like, that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not only that, this game, it's not broadcasted. Like, the only thing we really got to go by is social media. Mm-hmm. So you can't expect everybody to know you, even if you're making $1 million. You can't you can't expect to go in the Walgreens and everybody go crazy about you because
you sell $50,000 dollars every day.
We got a big platform. But I don't expect to go in Walgreens or Walmart motherfucking know who I am. Bro.
Like today, we went into the barbershop. Ain't nobody know us. I mean, they know us, but they knew me because of you know what I'm saying? But they ain't know like that's Stevie Dre. They don't know who the fuck Stevie Dre is. You know what I'm saying? Like how can you be mad about that, bro? If we can't walk into a goddamn gas station and they can't point us out, that's a problem. And you making how much on dogs? That's a problem.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that means that we ain't touching enough people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, when you're trying to touch the masses, and that's why this podcast, the Buddhist Spitting podcast, is so important, bro, because that's what we trying to do. We trying to touch the masses. We ain't just trying to touch your local community. We're not trying to just touch, you know, man, that's me tapping back into that other place. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But just in general, like even if, with the 817, I'm trying to touch the world, bro. I'm trying to put dollars around the world. I'm trying to put people in places that you know what I'm saying, that may not know who I am. So, you know, but that's just how that go, bro. Like, you know, it's crazy that, you know, we sit in a time where people are so, you know, they don't think, you know what I'm saying, about the bigger picture. They always think it's they think self and what I'm doing and who I am. And nah, I mean, that's cool who you are, bro. That's great, man. Condolences to you, but nah, we can't move like that, bro.
For sure.
Yeah.
So we conducted a great ass interview.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna end it on that note, man. Any last words, bro?
I just want to say, man, if you get into these dogs, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, this is not a short game. You know what I'm saying? It's not a short game. Like, this is longevity for sure, you know. And play the long game. Don't play the short game. If you're not making hundreds of thousands of dollars at the beginning, you know what I'm saying, it's okay. As long as you're putting in the proper footwork, you put in the right investments, the money will come. You know what I'm saying? You know, it may not come right around the corner, you know what I'm saying, but it'll come in due time. So, you know, my biggest thing, man, just stay consistent, and longevity is the best way you can do this, man. And so, you know, that's all I really have for them. And stay loyal. Stay loyal to your people. Stay loyal to your team.
Yeah, man. So we just gonna end it there with Tony Henderson. 817 Bully Unit, man.
You know,
Appreciate
it
you
is
coming
big
through.
pressure. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.